This is an electric mini bike. And this is a gas mini bike. Today we're just gonna be reviewing these two bikes right here with my boy Reed and Gage, bro. They're brothers, bro. So we're about to see which one's got more work than the other, bro. Who's better than you guys, bro?
We're both the same, I can't even lie.
Alright guys, so this is how you start up the e-box, bro. That's it. That shit is running, that shit's good to go. But this is how you start up the hover hearts, bro. Oh, there we go. Oh, first try. Okay. Let's go. All right, yo, let's race against the Rad Rover, right? Oh, Rad Runner. And then the e-box dragster and the hover hearts mini bike, bro. On 3, 2, 1. No! What? Yo, he beat me in the race and he could just wheelie that bitch. No! That bike is obviously a lot faster. That bike is $1,700 right now, guys, and this bike is only $400. It obviously makes sense, but which one can wheelie? See, that bike is a whole lot easier to wheelie. All right, now we're about to test going up a hill right now. You can do it. Something that kind of bothers me about this bike is that, look at this. That's when the throttle engages, you have to pull it like really hard. The e-box dragster, bro, it has like no play whatsoever. But this bike, it's got a major delay, so you have to pull it like all the way back. Guys, disregard what I said about the throttle. Look at that, no play. The throttle engages right when you hit it. There's just one little adjustment that you need to make. And we're gonna have a look at that in the next video. Hey! Yeah, hit that shit. Is actually running really well. It's like starting right up. All right, guys, we're about to hit a top speed test. I'm about to find out exactly what's the top speed on this bike. Let's hit it. 3, 2, 1, go. No! Are we only going 16 miles an hour right now, bro? Hit it. Yeah, keep hitting it.
No, I'm my bad, bro.
No, you're good.
Look at the size of those two bikes. They're really similar in size. Dragster is a lot easier to wheelie because you can just hit the throttle and then you're chilling on it. There you go.
Yo, it's been so long since I've been on the dragster. This thing is so different. These bars are so much wider than those bars that are on the hover heart. They're a lot wider. Damn, this thing is so much easier to wheelie. Guys, this thing is just easy. Just hit the throttle and then it's up already. I think it's time to hit the trails, guys. To be honest, this bike might be like pretty much the same weight as the Hover Hearts mini bike. As this thing is just so easy to wheelie. That bike, it's actually a learning curve. I'm just not used to it. I already almost got it down. The same trail that we were at in the last video. Yeah, guys, this bike just climbs up the hill, has no problem. What, you got it? I think the air pressure is a lot lower on the dragster right now. That's why it's actually really comfy off-road. I think the air pressure on these tires are pretty high, so it's a little bit bumpy. So last video I said this bike goes 22 miles per hour, but I guess I was mistaken. This bike only goes 16.5 miles per hour. Pretty sure there's a lot of things that you can do to this bike to make it go faster. Oh, we're on a bridge. Hey. All All right, guys, we swapped bikes. We got them on the two little mini bikes. A little outside shot of these guys going off-roading. Damn, guys, this thing goes fast. I'm on the Rad Runner right now. Crazy how much faster the E-Box Dragster is than that bike, man. It goes like half the speed as the E-Box Dragster. Guys, I'm trying to do a video of top 5 budget e-bikes that you guys can buy so you guys can get a really good choice on which e-bike you want to buy. And then I'm gonna make another video, top 5 just best e-bikes around, you know what I mean? Like, so obviously one of those bikes is gonna be like the Start. So stay tuned for that video, guys. Look at that, look at that. Look at that comparison. This kid is walking that bitch, and then that dragster just went all the way up that hill. Key differences that I'm noticing about the two bikes, the dragster, it's got pegs. So it's got pegs on the back so you can put your feet right there and then do some more combo work. The handlebars are so much wider than the Hoverhearts mini bike. I think the Hoverhearts mini bike is more for kids. So yeah, the handlebars are kind of like right here, and the dragster bars are like all the way out there. But the tires, mine are actually pretty bald right now because I've just had the bike for a long time. Pretty sure the best tires would probably go to the Hoverhearts mini bike. Yeah, that bike just has a little bit better tires than the dragster, I think. And the throttle, guys, the dragster throttle is way better. So much snappier. It's responsive. It just hits immediately. And then the Hoverhearts mini bike, you have to pull all the way back in order for the throttle to engage. Wrong way, foo. Oh. Hey. The dragster comes with hydraulic brakes, and yeah, you see those brakes, like they're pretty good brakes. They stop you on a dime. The Hoverhearts mini bike, it comes with mechanical brakes. Guys, don't get me wrong, those brakes are actually pretty good. Like, those mechanical brakes definitely do stop you, and they work really well. The back wheel locks and everything, those brakes are really good on the Hoverhearts mini bike. Thing is, with the brakes on the dragster, is that they're really easy to crack. Completely snap those brakes off. So that's one bad thing about the brakes on the dragster. All right, guys, we're gonna hop back on the dragster right now. All right, guys, let's see the top speed on this bike.
And they attracted to the G like a magnet.
This bike is a whole lot harder to wheelie than that bike. Hey, I'm pretty sure this bike comes with a free headlight. That bike does not come with a free headlight. I'm sorry if you guys keep seeing the same video and we're kind of in the same area. That's because I'm not trying to go too far into the city so the cops could come and get me. I'm not trying to spend $2,000 just to get my bike out of the impound. Trust me, we're gonna get some more videos out in LA. Eventually, we're gonna get a completely different scenery for you guys. That bike is at about 45%, so it's already drained half the battery on this whole ride. And this bike, I'm sure the gas tank is a little bit low. It probably needs some gas here soon. Fill this gas tank up in less than 1 minute and be back on the road. You got another 25 miles. But that bike, it takes me about 5 hours to charge that bike. So that's one bad thing about the electric bike. Seat on this bike, it's so much more comfier than the E-Box Dragster. You see that cushion? These bikes are both hella fun, bro, but obviously the clear winner is the E-Box Dragster, bro. That bike is way faster than the Hoverhearts mini bike. So you see the cushion on this seat? It's like pretty stiff, not gonna lie. And then on this seat, oh my God, you got so much cushion right here. This thing has a way better seat. All in all, these bikes are actually really good bargains, a really good bang for your buck. Of course, the MB-001 is not as powerful, but for just 400 bucks, bro, I still wouldn't be complaining, man. This bike is a whole lot of fun. And the one really nice thing about it, I just said it earlier, you can just go to the gas station, fill this thing up in 1 second, and you're back on the road. The E-Box Dragster, you gotta wait 5 hours for it to fully charge back up, and then you can keep riding. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I'm gonna catch you guys on the next one. Peace.